Right, for the second time today, we have another review to do, and I've seen a lot online. People have been waiting for this kit to come along. Airfix have been saying, oh, it's not coming, it's coming then, and it doesn't turn up. It was a bit like the Phantom. There was a great build in Airfix Model World magazine a couple of months ago, and I think we got a copy at Telford, but I managed to get the kit today, and here we go. It's our Airfix 148 Hawker Sea Fury FB11. Now again, the box is sealed. I haven't got a clue, so what we'll do, we'll set the video camera up and we'll go for it. Right, so there she is, all in the box, all sealed as per usual. Literally had this in my grubby little hands for the last couple of hours, I suppose, but I thought it'd be nice to do a quick review on her and see how we get on. So our kit number is A06105. It's the 148 Hawker Sea Fury FB Foxtrot Bravo or 11. Usual thing, an Adam Tooby, although I can't see his signature on this one. Just looking around, no signature on that one, bit surprising, but there you go. Anyway, this is a kit I wanted because I have a photograph on my wall of the Royal Navy Memorial Flight. Now this is one of the models that has been bugging me for fine for ages, so I'm looking forward to this one. Right, so on the box we've got two different options by the looks of it, which will be the extra dark sea grey over traditional RAF sky. So we'll have a look round it. We have the usual blurb on the side of the box, nice picture again on the end, although it's gone out of focus. There we go. And on this one, upside down as per usual, we have a bit of blurb about the aircraft, and we've got a choice of number 1801 Naval Air Squadron HMS Glory Korean War 1952, or a restored aircraft in the markings of 802 Naval Air Squadron Royal Navy Air Station Eglinton, Northern Ireland 1948, operated by the Royal Naval Historic Flight, Royal Naval Air Station Yeovilton, Somerset, England. Looking at my picture on the wall, it ain't that one. Never mind. Hey ho. Right, so straight into it. Let's have a look. See what we got here. Get it so let us. So we have a big box, but again, she's crammed full. Usual thing, the way Airfix do things. Get our instructions out. Our decal sheet. A little bit better this time. Put that on the floor. Right, so we'll start off as usual with the decals. So we'll start off here with the decals. Usual start, a little bit of information as we're going on, and then we go into the double-sided format in the new format that Airfix have done. Fantastic. Study the drawings, usual thing, assembly instructions and the icon instructions that we all know about, and we go straight into the cockpit with this one. So we've got quite a bit of detail on the cockpit itself, on the actual unit, with the joystick or the control yoke going in, with the rudder pedals, then an instrument panel. It looks like we have multiple decals, which is fine. The seat going in, again, doesn't look like harnesses, so Edard, here we come. Going into the bulkhead, that all joining in, with the front bulkhead going on. Then the seat bulkhead joining onto the cockpit. Sidewalls going in with a bit of detail. Looks really, really nice here. Going through again. Cockpit going in one piece. Love that idea, the way that works. Brilliant. We've got another central spar in this thing, in this kit, which brilliant way to make sure the kit's wings don't fall off. We've all had that in the past, as we all know. And we've got telling us exactly how it should be, so it's a 90° straight across. Okay. Fuselage halves coming together with the rear tail wheel piece going in. Excuse me. Part of the undercarriage bay going in. Looks like there's plenty of detail in there. We'll see how many ejector seats we're going in. Opening a few holes depending on which version you're going to do, whether you're going to have in-flight refueling tanks or anything. Going further along, more parts going on for the front of the fuselage to join in. Two-piece carolling, some nice exhaust vents. Look at the rear of the carolling, looking quite good. Two-piece carolling, not sure about that, but we'll work that one out. The carolling all gone together and the minimalistic engine going in. You won't see a lot of it once the caroling's on anyway, so it's not a big issue. So it's all gone together, the engine and the carolling going on. Then we've got the tailplanes being made up. Rudders look like they can be posable. Sorry, the elevators look like they could be posable. The same with the rudder. Brilliant. Airfix have really upped their game with this one, like they have on the last few of their kits. They've really done us proud. Then we've got part of the wing section in there already, and the wheel wells going down, and then we sandwich that. So does it give us the option to fold the wings? It doesn't look like it yet, but we'll go through that. So it's a good join for the outer wing sections to go in with a look at what the aircraft should look like. Opening more holes up for the ordnance loads. Undercarriage going in, looking quite nice, quite strong obviously for a carrier aircraft. Two-part wheels, weight on wheels, we all love those anyway. They're looking very good. How exactly the wheels should look, again, brilliant Airfix, proud of that. So we've got the multi-part spinner going on, all looking good. Then we've got all our ordnance, all our external fuel tanks going down, some dumb bombs as I call them, just iron bombs going in. Looking through, same again, depending on which version you want to do. Your lumps and bumps going on, so a radiator flap going back and showing up, pitot tubes, wing lights going on, arrestor hook obviously, two-piece canopy going on, open or close, which is lovely. Then we get into our nice two-part coloured section. So HMS Glory Korean War, which is our extra sea grey on top, by our matte beige green underneath, which is sky basically. And so on, all different call outs, lots of decals to go on, looking really nice. Then we've got our restored aircraft, which I'm quite interested in, and probably will build this one from the Markings of the Royal Naval Historic Flight, Royal Naval Air Station, Yeovilton. Absolutely lovely. And then of course our stencil data, which looks really, really nice as well. Right, that's that bit. Put that there. Our decals, let's bring you in so you can see these. Again, looking at them, the only bit we've got with extra colour, with extra carrier film, is between the WJ and the serial numbers here. Absolutely gorgeous, all in register, beautiful colouring. Believe me, I know what I'll talk about the colouring now, I mix it. So I know that's fairly good. all looking fantastic, really good. I might take these to work, put them on a spectrum analyzer and see what we come up with, see how close they really are to the British standards. But yeah, they look absolutely lovely. Nothing wrong with those whatsoever. Let's put these to one side carefully. And we have our big bag, heat sealed. And our sprues. So put that down on the floor. Right. So we have our first sprue. Get you there. We have our first sprue. Very chunky aircraft, very big in the girth, let's say. Looking very nice. The engine itself, which was all we can see from the caroling, looking very nice, and will take a wash lovely. Lots of little raised rivet detail, if you hear that. That's quite good. Raised rivet detail there. The level of detail is very nice. The wheel well's looking good. Everything's great. The spar's got detail on it. Very nice. So heads up for that one. Next one, wings. Again, the level of detail on these wings is very good. The panel lines to me look nice. They don't look too deep, they don't look too thick, they don't look too wide. They look just right. The radiator panels there are nice and raised. Rivet detail looks very good. You've got your dumb bombs there, which are fine. Parts of the wheel spats with no ejection pin marks, which is always a good bonus. Everything looks really crisply moulded in, again, a bit more of a tinnier sound to this plastic, so it's pretty good. No bad short shot marks, which I've seen on some of the kits. Looking really good. Now, our undercarriage bay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ejector pin marks, but not in a bad position. They'll be fine. Plenty of detail, piping going across, nice wash, bring it up. Cockpit tub, ideal for the scale, very high, sharply moulded and very nice. More wheel spats. Now we have ejection pin marks in these, but they won't be too bad to get rid of apart from those ones. We can deal with those. Now the instrument panel, although we have decals, there is a lot of detail there. So with a bit of luck, a bit of dry brushing, that will come up absolutely gorgeous. That's looking really nice, to be honest. Weight on wheels, always a nice touch. Then we got our undercarriage, or part of our undercarriage, looking very nice. Now this sprue has got a little bit of flash on, but I'm not going to moan about it. I'm not one of these for moaning about flash, to be truthful. Everything looks lovely moulded, clean, nice seat pad detail. No harnesses, but hey ho, we can do that with some, make some tamar tape or have a trip to Edard. The bulkheads looking very nice, and they're drilled out already, so the level of detail has risen so far. Lots of nice pipe work for the side walls. It's all looking really good so far. And our final sprue, we have our spinner or propeller looking very nice, no flash. Spinner looking absolutely fantastic. bomb's looking good, and we can have it in the upright, the wings uplifted. Lovely idea. One up, one down, that was the way I'll probably do it. Looking great. Very nicely made, and we've got drilled out exhaust pipes. For the scale of this that is fantastic, and they're quite deep. So that's great. Just the glasswork to go. And get that out. Now, this one's come off the sprue, so what damage have we done? None, by the looks of it. Although, the main canopy is marked quite roughly. It will polish out and then dip into aqua gloss, and that will fix that with a bit of luck, but for clarity wise it's very, very good. The front looks beautiful. Wing lights all look great, absolutely fantastic. So really very, very pleased with that, quite impressed. So that's our quick video review of Airfix's new 148 scale Hawker Sea Fury FB or 11. I like it.